Alright, I finally flew over to the Mesa biome, so let's see if this place really is lousy with gold or not. It's a desert. It has a mine shaft above ground. That's weird. It's got lots of clay type stuff. There's an above ground mine shaft. What's up with that? Alright, so it's supposed to be between 32 and 80. You'll find just lots of gold. So we're at a fine Y level to find gold. So let's go get out my Drillmatic. And let's just see. We'll dig down a little bit. Oh, looky there. Gold already. And more. And more. Wow. Okay, in short order, mining for about 10 seconds, we've gotten 26 gold already. Yep, if you need gold, this is a good place to find it. So, okay. Don't know if I'll stay here and mine manually or if I'll, run away from skeletons. We'll see. But, yeah. I might want to bring the dimensional, or the builder over here. And that way I can mine up this guy if I wanted more gold. Ah, lots of monsters in here. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, at least I know now that the Mesa really does have just tons and tons of gold. And so... Oh. I never knew that. Wow. There's just so much here. Yeah, I think I will definitely probably bring that miner over there and, and mine this area up because, I mean, why not? What's so great about, mining in the deep dark? I just did it because it would be far away, but, this is really far from my base too. I mean, I basically watched YouTube while I was flying over here mindlessly because it took forever to get over here. I mean, with flight, it was so much better than it would have been, normally, but, it still wasn't a fast trip. I'm definitely glad I waited to build that matter receiver, because I definitely do want that. What is this? This is an Actual Editions cave that just didn't quite get finished? Huh. I don't know what this is. Alright, well, just thought I'd show you, I did end up going over to the Mesa, so I definitely think we're going to bring the builder over here and mine up this area rather than the deep dark. So, I'm going to go get that and move that guy, and I'll come back a little bit later. Okay, the next thing I want to work on is doing a little bit of automation on Britannia. So we never had very much mana, I never did anything with that, but it's time to work that out. So I have been working in a test world to try some things out, and I think I have a reasonably compact, decent enough setup for what I want to do. So let's get a couple of things we'll need. Gonna need a couple of redstone comparators. I want one of these advanced redstone torches from Random Things. So this will let me put a specific redstone signal. So it's easier than using the vanilla mechanics of just running redstone until you get to the right signal. I also want some alloy wire, some redstone alloy wire, and I want it to be framed wire. So we need stick and red alloy wire. So let's teach it to make that. Alright, so that's that. And then this is those guys. And then to get those, you need to cook up red iron compound. Alright, so you get that with redstone and iron. Alright. And then you need to make a processing recipe. And that should get us that. Okay, so let's put these in the right machines. You, and you go in there, and you go into the machine. So I want, I don't know, let's say let's go with 12 for now, because that should be a good start, and we'll see if I need more or not. I'm not sure if I need more. I didn't actually, calculate how much I need of this, but we'll get 12, and hopefully that will be enough for what I want to do. So there's that, and that's everything we need for the automation part. We're going to need a hopper. We're going to need an open crate. Do we happen to have one? Nope. So I want one of those guys. Yeah, I need to put you in here. We have no living wood planks. We've got some living wood though. So, can you be sawmilled? I'm not seeing a sawmill thing. Alright, well, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. Okay, let's put that in there and put these guys back. And now, can I make an open crate? Yeah, there we go. So there's my open crate. Where's my Thaumcraft guy? Okay, that hopper ought to be done now too. And I need a pressure plate. Let's get one of those guys. Alright, I think that's everything. So we're going to go back outside, in the morning. Let's take some of these guys. I need my endo flames. I need a mana pool. I need a mana spreader. I think that should be all I need right now. So let's see, where are my chunk burners? I wanted to put things in this chunk over here, for reasons. So first of all, I want the mana spreader to be, I don't know, somewhere around here. And here will be the main mana pool. And again, we're going to dump these guys right around the mana spreader. So let me get my Wand of the Forest out. And we will go ahead and bind that guy. Okay, so that's going to enable us to generate mana if we drop things on there. So I'm going to put this pressure plate right behind here, and we're going to put the open crate on top of that. So anything we drop into the open crate will be dropped right onto this pressure plate. Okay, so then I want a hopper feeding into this guy. That's how we're going to get items into the crate. And hoppers, if you give them a redstone signal, will not drop things. So what we need to do is say, if the signal comes from there, then we will stop the hopper. So let's see here. Let me get something that it won't eat, which would be, I don't know, probably can't eat crescent hammers. Oh, not quite. I'm also going to need a Solagnolia, but we'll do that in a minute. So you drop things on here, and while there's an item on there, the hopper will not drop more things. Now, it may take a second if it has multiple items, although this is working a bit better than the last setup I had with the Ender Isle conduits. Maybe that's okay. Alright, so now, so that's part one. If you have something dropped, don't drop anything else. The next part is, if the mana pool is full, let's stop trying to produce mana. So, a vanilla comparator will tell you how much mana is in the mana pool. And then I'm going to put this guy over here, and we're going to compare a signal. Actually, we're going to subtract a signal. So this will input, between 0 and 15, depending on how full it is. So if 15 is full, 0 it's empty. So we take this redstone torch, and we were going to say, if you are above 13, let's say that you're full enough, and let's stop generating stuff. I might even go for 14, actually. All right, so now we're going to need a little bit of redstone. We don't, but I want to use that for illustration purposes. So now I can see that there is a signal of strength 14. Well, that's not what we want. We want it to turn off when it's full, not when it's empty. So I did forget a couple things. We're going to need to get a NOT gate and a hopper hock and a chest and an item frame. So I forgot a lot of things, but let's start getting those things. So a chest is easy, although I don't want a regular chest. I want one of these mini chests from Extra Utilities. So a mini chest will hold exactly 1 stack of something. I meant to do this, not that. Okay, so I also need some item conduits to pull things out into the hopper. I'm going to need... Let's see here. I need that NOT gate from Project Red. So let's make one of those guys. So that sounds complicated. Why don't we make that a pattern, and then you can make more of them. There we go. So let's have you make me some NOT gates. Just one, actually. Alright, there we go. Get the 1 NOT gate. Okay, so now we will be able to say, if you're full, then we don't want you running anymore, and we will stop dropping things. So we have 2 conditions for stopping the dropping of items. Either there's an item already over here, or we have enough mana. So if I place this guy here, you can now see the signal is 0. It's going to be either 0 or 14. Only options. So now we'll come right over here, and even though they are connecting to these flowers, the flowers do not generate signals as far as I know, so they won't matter. Only this guy's going to matter. So I think all that should work right. So basically what we need to do now is find some way of getting items into this hopper. So to do that, what we want to do is put that mini chest down, and let's fill you with something. Like in this case, we're going to go with red coal, which I have 15 of right now, but we'll get some more. And then we're going to use those item conduits, and we are going to put you into this guy. So there we go. You are going to be an extract, and you are going to be an insert. And the only other thing I want to do is I want to make sure that if the items stay here too long, like if it's running a long time, I'd like them to be picked up. This probably isn't necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. So to do that, I want to get a hopper hock. You know what? I'm using this mini chest. I'm thinking I don't want to go that way. I mean, it would have worked, but I'm thinking a storage drawer with a storage drawer downgrade might be an easier way to go. So let's try that instead, actually. So let's get rid of these mini chests. I think we can recraft them into a chest. There we go. And let's get a drawer instead. The mini chest kind of looks weird. So, okay. Drawer upgrades. And what I want is the downgrade. Do they call it a downgrade, not an upgrade? They do. Okay. Reduces base storage to a single stack. That's what I want. So now we can keep one stack of something in here, whatever that something may be. So it's going to be, you know, red coal for now, but we'll get more stuff. So why you have 15, not 16 things? That's odd to me. Did I do something weird and you're not working right? I don't know. Well, anyway, he will keep working on red coal for me, so that's fine. Alright, let's try that again. So, we're going to put you in here, and we're going to take that downgrade. So now you can only hold one stack. Are you still inactive? Cool, that's what I want. I'm going to put you in there, and we're going to block you so that you can't take anything else. And that will make it easier on my hopper hawk that I'm going to make. So let's go get a hopper hawk. And a hopper hawk requires gray, redstone root, and a rune of air. Do we have a rune of air? Yes, I've got one left. Cool. So that was gray, and then a redstone root. Okay, there we go. And need a seed. Alright, so here we are at our Britannia area. So this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. There we go, hopper hawk. Alright, also need a soul ignoli. We should go ahead and get that too while we're here. Where is my Rod of the Seas? There it is. Okay, so let's get the soul ignoli too. So you are red, blue, brown, redstone root. Alright, redstone root. Then red, brown seed. Wait, no. Red, brown, blue, and seed. So you, and you. With a seed, give me a soul ignolia. There we go. So now we can put our ring back on. Oh, take a nap. This is taking a while. Alright, let's keep going with this design. So we're going to put the soul ignolia out here. And we're going to put the hopper hawk out here. So, yeah, you are in a good range, and you are in a good range. Cool. So, all we have to do now is take things out of here and put them in there, and then find a way to keep this guy full, for which I'm going to use refined storage, obviously. So, let's see what happens when I set you to always active. Why are you not... Oh, you know what? Little flaw in the design. My mistake. If you have a redstone signal, he will not work. So, let's try him there. There we go. So, this drops. A flower takes it. Another one drops. Flower takes it. Another one. Another one. Let's see here. Let's get a redstone torch as well. I'll put him on that guy. So, if there's a redstone signal on an open crate, it will take even longer for a hopper hawk to pick him up. I don't think it'll be a problem, but we'll see. Okay, so these guys are all running now, generating mana. No one's taking the coal, so I want it to go back in the system. So will the hopper hawk take it? We'll see soon. I'm a little bit concerned that it won't because of this signal. Same problem we have with Soul Ignolia. Let's try putting him here. Okay, that works. So, yeah, I couldn't have a signal coming to either of the flowers. But now that we have that, everything's fine. So, the one thing you might want to do is this thing gets kind of clicky and annoying. Maybe you want it to be soundproof. Let's go get a sound muffler from Extra Utilities, and then we won't have to listen to the clickiness, because that's going to sit there and drop pretty much all the time. So I really don't want that. Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. There's something I was supposed to task you to do. What was it? Oh, right, like and subscribe. So, go do that. See you next time.